And in attendance, so don't miss out. Don't miss your chance to join us for upcoming Hornets games. We still have tickets available online or at our ticket booth. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue of any kind that needs to be addressed, please text the word Hornets along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. And Hornets fans, be sure to come out to our next game where we'll be doing another giveaway. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will get that all the $2 profit head. A great way to show off your Hornets pride. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe.
One man who's looking to make a name for himself in the spotlight, MP. Excited for his debut on the NBA court. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. So the net starting five. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. And it's Claxton in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Now, here's Ball. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Pass to Thomas. Claxton a screen on Miller. Thomas passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Yeah, he's clearly bought in and ready to go. Thanks so much for that report.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Taking a nice focus shot. Thomas wants to make his looks count.
Miller the bounce pass. Ball kicks to Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Demon. He's covered by Ball. Claxton a screen on Miller. Steps back. Here's Thomas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got his second bucket.
Did you see that? Crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Sexton, he's checked in for Miller. He's making a change here. Diabate's checked in. .131 left to play in the first quarter. Sexton on the wing. Outside, Ball. Jacks up a three. Charlotte no good that time either. Nets trail by 5. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Ball. Over MP. And off the prior, and in it goes.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now, here's Porter. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. MP, no good. And so, Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. Out to the right wing. Charlotte moving it around. Ball against MP. Ball. Again, Ball missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside pressure.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Charlotte up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of Laurel, Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Terrence Mann. He's out there with MP. Sharp out there with Williams. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Sexton. After the basket by Brooklyn. For 3, Bridges. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Williams outside. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges outside. Outside, James. Outside for Sexton. And stolen by MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. The coach needs a moment to talk things over.
You have the camera on you. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Charlotte making some changes. Knipple comes in for Plumlee, and it's Brandon Miller in for James. That one is off.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
And the second free throw, good. And the Hornets' playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Sexton against MP. And a wide open look for Porter. Miller grabs the miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Sexton. Back to Bridges. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
MP, that's for 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 5 now.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Make some noise. It's your honeybees.
Plumlee's checked in for the Hornets. All comes in for Colin Sexton. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. Will make substitutions. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. .56 seconds left to play in the first half. Ball with it. Now defended by MP. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The drive by MP. Good on the shot. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Bridges outside. Lets it go with a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And the shot goes down. Now just a 1-point Charlotte lead.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
There's Ball with the 3. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3. MP deciding where to go with it. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
When I look at the Nets, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Miller really making a difference here. He's checked in for Brooklyn. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And that was your honeybees. Everyone show some love.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges, so that's the Hornets 5.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Hornets leading by 7. Ball with it, now guarded by Porter. And he gets it to go. And that's 13 points from Brandon Miller.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Right side, Porter. Shoots over Knipple. Porter, no luck. Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Bridges misses.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So RJ, last season, the Nets making a pair of in-season trades to add future assets.
Dealing Dorian Finney-Smith to the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors. Brooklyn got back a bunch of second-round picks. Smart moves as they continue to build.
And he's good on the second. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Launches it. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. MP's got 4 this quarter.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Pass to Knipple. Miller kicks to Bridges. And the Hornets miss again.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Outside, Porter. It's Thomas outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Ball against MP. Miller surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Sexton, he's checked in for the Hornets. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for the Nets. Mann comes in for Michael Porter. Nets trail by 4. MP outside. To the middle. Outside for Thomas. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. There's a minute left to play in the third. Out to Bridges. Offline with his 3.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The 3 from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
MP looking solid from there.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Pass the ball. Releases. And with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
MP left side. Back to Mann. Launches it from deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets out in front. Ending the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Hornets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got MP. Sharp out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Nets with the lead. MP right side. Porter with the screen for MP. Pass to Porter. To the paint. Here's Mann. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And there it is for him. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
MP finds Mann. Outside, Porter. Back to Mann. MP against Sexton. Porter outside. Sinks the triple. Porter's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Nets.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
It's about to get wild. Here's your hip-hop crew.
Go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just a...
Kind of a mixed bag for you tonight, MP. You were able to get back on track offensively, but you guys came up short. What do you think needs to change?
Well, to be honest, we need to get off to a better start. If you get your confidence up early, you can ride that kind of wave into the end of the game. And that's on me, though. I got to be a better leader. I got to get everyone involved from beginning to the end.
Sounds like great teamwork. Thank you, MP.
It will be. Thanks.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. See you later.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now,
okay.
I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.
It's off. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley.